Live right now. So let me know in the chat if you see me, if you hear me, if everything is okay. We still have time because there is 7 more minutes here. So as I said, just let me know if you are here with me, if you see me correctly, if you hear me. In the meantime, I will continue to analyze the market because I still have something to do. Let me know in the comment. Let's start this conversation. I know that you have a time to join the room, so yeah, take this time and yeah, we will start very quickly. Let me see if I can check who is in the room. Waiting for the first comments. 123, 123. Let me know if everything is fine. It should be, but when you will text or put some comments on the chat, it will be even easier for me. Okay, in the meantime, I will take my second computer for analysis only, and I will do some market research. Come on, waiting for your comments. Oh, next people join the room. That's good. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Greetings from Kuala Lumpur. It's such a nice place to live, to be honest. But before we will start and talk a little bit about the country, about the city, just let me know in the comment if you see me, if you hear me, and everything is fine. And I'm waiting for your comments. I know that we have a small delay, around 10-15 seconds. So take your time, prepare maybe something to drink. To be honest, once I found this amazing tea in the shop, I fell in love with that. It's so amazing. We don't have this kind of tea in Europe. So there is a lot of pluses of living here in in Malaysia. Let me know. Let me know on the chat. Where are you from? Are you local from Malaysia? Do you live here in Kuala Lumpur? Or maybe you are also from abroad and you just come to Malaysia for holiday, for trip. Maybe you are foreigners, maybe you are from Europe, maybe from other countries from the world. Just talk to me a little bit before I start, and after that we will continue. Let me know also. Malaysia. Thank you, Eric, for your comment. To be honest, it was my big dream, and I started dreaming about moving to Malaysia 2 years ago, something like this. And finally, I came here 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I really enjoy this place. I will explain you all of the situation, but I'm just waiting a few more minutes until more people will come to the room because I know that we we didn't officially start. This is just easy conversation between me and you, just to confirm if you see me, if you hear me. I will tell you about the news I have prepared for you. I will tell you what we can do together here in Malaysia. I have some bonuses for you as well for today and some gifts because this is the kick-off webinar. So after we officially start, I will tell you everything. So we have how many minutes more? We have around 2-3 more minutes. So it's good time, to prepare something to drink. Maybe it's already 8 p.m. here. maybe something to eat, some snacks, maybe a pen and a pencil if you want to make some notes from today's webinar. I'm just quickly going through the markets to send some analysis to my students from Europe before I will switch directly to you and start talking directly to you. Let me know also if you are already a trader, or you just want to start with trading, or you just sign up for the webinar just because you saw my ads and you have nothing in common, let's say, if we talk about trading. I'm curious about that because some gifts I prepared are already for people who started with trading. Some of the gifts are for the people who never had any contacts with trading. So instead of having some official speech or official webinar, I would like to have a nice conversation with you, because I guess that this is a little bit a different approach that all of the other people, all of the other traders in the world, all of the other mentors, teachers. But I will explain you a little bit later on. I will share with you my story, and after that I will tell you all of the details and the agenda of today's webinar. It's actually 8 already, so I guess that some of the people like to be a little bit late. So let's give ourselves another 1-2 minutes. I see new people in the room. I know that there is a first webinar, and actually live more than webinar. The proper webinar is still in front of you, in front of us, let's say. So let me know at the beginning if you see me, if you hear me, especially the new people came to the room. If everything is okay, then you can share with me the information. If you are local from Malaysia, or you are also foreigner like me. And next question I would like to ask you, if you ever done something with trading. Have you ever traded before? Or this is just the first topic for you, the new topic for you? Or you want to start? There is a lot of questions I'd like to ask you, but I know that we have a small delay, so I will wait for your comments down below. All right. My name is Damian. I came from Europe. I was born, let me check the chat. All right. I was born in Poland. After that, I was living in Europe. I don't know where Cyprus is. So I was living few years in Cyprus, but after that, I decided to move here to your country, to Malaysia, to open my trading academy. So I guess we can slowly start. I know that few people will come with the time. After that, we will have the records video from this event, let's say. So, somebody is coming in, somebody is coming out. What is the time? It's 8:02. Let's give ourselves 1 more minute, let's say, actually 60 seconds, and we will do the official beginning, official start of this webinar. If you still need time to prepare something, to make a notes, some pen, piece of paper, maybe something to drink like I have right now, which is the tea, then take your time, because in a moment we will officially start. All right, 20 more seconds, and we will start with the topic. In the meantime, I will refresh the charts. I still don't know if you are a trader, or you want to be a trader, you want to become a trader, you want to make some extra money, you want to secure yourself before inflation, etc. But okay, it's time to start. So welcome everyone who are in the room and the people who will watch the video after that. My name is Damian, and it's a big pleasure to talk to you today about trading, about something I started with almost 8 years ago, but I will explain you all of the story later on. The topic of today's webinar, the topic of today's live is actually how to start making from 50 to $500 every single day, even if you know nothing today. So my first question to you is, how many of you have lost money in your life? Just write down number one on the chat. How many of you have lost money in your life? The second question is, how many of you already lost the money in the stock market? Okay, share the story with me, and in the meantime, we will slowly put some rules we will follow during this live call. Okay, Emmanuel lost the money in his life. I guess that everyone who started doing something in the past or even right now connected with, making money process or personal development or some small simple investments, I already lost some money, and I also lost a lot of money during my life, but I will share the story with you later on. At the beginning, I would like to ask you if you can call each other by name. Okay, so this is the first huge request to you. Call me Damian. If you have some question, I will call you using your name. If you are okay with that, just say yes on the chat, or just say something on the chat that I will know that we have some interaction. Okay, the next question, the next thing, the next rule is that if you have some question, just prepare the piece of paper, prepare something to write down the question. If you have a question about, I don't know, inflation, if about trading, about creating extra source of income, etc., just prepare the pen, prepare the pencil, piece of paper, just to write it down. And after that, at the end of the webinar, I will ask you if you have some questions. Usually, I know a lot of people who are doing this kind of webinars, and they are trying just, to attract people, and after that sell them some product. So as I told you, this is the kick-off webinar, and this webinar will be a little bit different than all of the others webinars, because my school is different, my approach to trading is different, my approach to teaching people is different. So at the beginning, I would tell you that I have a special gift for everyone who are here right now with me, for everyone who will watch this video from our call later on, after, I don't know, during today's evening, tomorrow morning. And we will split this live call, actually this webinar, into two events, let's say two live calls. Today we will talk together about how I started, what are the possibilities for you as a person who would like to start doing something with trading. I will share a little bit my story with you, so you will know who I am and why I came here to Malaysia, why I would like to run my academy here, actually what happened in my life that I'm a trader, what happened in my life that I finally became the financially free, etc., etc. And the second part of our webinar will be on Thursday, next Thursday. So if today we have 7th of November, the second part of this webinar will be on 9th of November, on Thursday at 8 p.m. as well. So today I will share with you a little bit of theory. I will tell you what are the three fundamental things if we talk about trading. And on Thursday, we will do the technical part of trading. I will share my screen. I will show you how I'm doing analysis. I will tell you what strategies I'm using. I will even invite my students from Europe to show you how they are analyzing the market and what they have learned from me. So after that, you can make sure, if you want to build something here in this country, in Malaysia, together, or this is actually not your topic. And actually, you have two ways. You can stay to the end of this webinar. You can come on Thursday just to see if you know this way of making money it's for you, or just find the answer if maybe this is not the way, this is not something you want to do. Let me just turn on the AC. I hope it will be not too noisy, because it's really, really hot here in the office. Oh, come on. Do you have a brick and... Not yet, Eric. I just came. I opened just the office, just to prepare all of the infrastructure. But I will share the story later on, what I'm doing here in Kuala Lumpur. So for now, I have just an office, and we are preparing ourselves, to onboard the first students and to spread the news about that. But step by step, I will tell you everything. So as I said, we will split this webinar into two stages. Today, a little bit about the theory, and Thursday, we will do the session on the Zoom, where we will share the screen. I will show you how I'm analyzing the chart. I will explain you everything, how I'm doing that. And after that, I will show you how we can build this academy together, because you are the first who signed up for the webinar, the first who trusted. So I would like to explain you everything from the beginning. But before I will start talking or sharing the story, I would like to tell you my observation. I'm already 30 years old, and people see me through my Instagram, through my Facebook. People call me banana child, etc. But it wasn't so amazing from the beginning. Imagine that when I was 2 years old, I had a cancer and I was in the hospital. And during that time, when I was in the hospital, my parents died. They died in the car accident. And, I had to take care about my past, about my life, from the very beginning by myself. Nobody gave me even one Malaysian ringgit or €1 or $1, and I had to build everything from the beginning. So this is my first gift for you. If you will stay to the end of the process, I have prepared for you the book. I'm the author of the book. The book is in English. Okay, so if you will stay and at the end of this webinar, you will tell me that you want to get this book from me, I will send you to your emails the PDF version, of course. And if we meet in the future because of the, seminars or workshop, I will give you the paper version of this book as well. So according to what I'm started sharing with you, I would say that we can divide our life into, let's say, 3 stages. The stage number one is a dream about having a lot of money. I don't know if you ever had this kind of dream that maybe you saw the nice cars on the street. Maybe you saw some nice villas, yachts, private jets, in reality or in the movies, and you had this idea in your head that maybe one day you will be able to have something like this. I don't know. You can share with me on the chat. You can write down yes or no, because I don't know. We have to know each other a little bit better. So this is the stage number one. This is where greed came from. After that, we have a stage number 2, which I called it the slap from the life. So you had the big dreams. You wanted to find some shortcuts. Where on our industry, for example, signal groups, some hints from no names on the internet, from the people who are just showing the screen with just a profit from 1 day, 2 days. And people are greedy and they want to just take this profit as fast as possible without spending time on the education, without spending time or sacrificing something to get the knowledge, to build yourself, to develop yourself. And after that, when some negative situation is coming to them in our industry, which is trading, most probably we talk about the big losses. To be honest, they have to ask themselves a question, what they are going to do. And the situation happened to me. As I said, I lost my parents when I was 2, and it wasn't so easy for me from the beginning, to build myself, to grow up. Everybody will laugh at me that I'm alone. Where is my mother? Where is my father? It was extremely painful. And I remember the situation when I was living here with my grandma, that sometimes we didn't have even money, to buy something to eat, or I had to make a choices if it's better for me to buy some food or the clothes. And when the time when I became 18, let's say, I got a chance from life to go to US to work, because I became, 18, and in Europe, especially in Poland, when I was living that time, is the age where you can make your decision by your own. How is it here? Is it the same that you have to be 18 to make your decision without permission from your parents, etc.? Just share with me on the chat what is the correct answer. And finally, I made a decision to go to USA to work, and I was working in the construction company. Of course, I will share the photos with you if you want to. So how old you have to be here to make your own decision here in Malaysia? 21 or 18? And I went to the US to find a job. I found a job in the construction company, and I was working from 12 to 15 hours a day, just to make some money, because I had the big dreams in my head, just to pay some bills for my grandma, etc., etc. And I spent close to 1 year in US, and after that I made, for me it was a lot of money, because it was, I have the quick reminder here, it was over $10,000. During this period, I made over $10,000, and here, let's say, Polish currency, it's very similar to Malaysian ringgit. So one Polish zloty, it's one Malaysian ringgit. So if you compare your currency to, for example, euro or dollars, you have to collect approximately 5 ringgit to have $1. And the same was in that time in Poland. So $10,000 in that time, because it was 2012, it was for me around 50,000 Malaysian ringgit plus minus. Okay, you have to, Emmanuel, if you are from India, you have to convert this currency into your currency, convert dollars. And I was greedy. I was tired of working. I wanted an easy money, and I found the ads on Facebook, on the internet. It was 2014, 2015. So nobody that time talked about trading. And I saw the beautiful ads there, with the Lamborghini, with beautiful girls, with the subtitles. If you want to have this kind of life, all you have to do is just to click this button below. And I clicked this button, and few hours after, somebody called me and they asked me for some details. They sent me some special link just to open an account, etc. And I did it because I was greedy. And I was blind a little bit. And after that, in the less than 1 month, I lost over 100,000. It will be 100,000 Malaysian ringgit. And I had to start over again. And this is the stage number 3 I told you about. So you have to choose your own way, your own direction. And to be honest, 95% of the people are, after the situation, let's say what happened to me, after the big loss, after failure, they ask themselves, oh, if I'm worthy to continue, if it's for me, if, let's say, my friends were right, my family were right when they told me that maybe trading is not for me, maybe investing is not for me. And there are only 5% of the people who are just hungry. They are hungry of making money. They are hungry of making their dreams come true. They are hungry a lot of stuff, and this is the motivation for them. And you can type me on the chat, but I guess that because of the fact that you are here in the room, you are hungry of making money, you are hungry of changing something in your life, you are hungry and you want, make your dreams come true, set up your goals, and finally start living the life you deserve. And I had the same. So, after I realized what happened to me and how much money I lost, I asked myself the question, where is my money right now? I asked myself the question, where is my money right now? And I realized that money doesn't disappear. I realized that somebody made this money, so I lost it. So my money went to somewhere else. And the next question I asked myself was, what is the difference between me and the person who made this money? And I found the answer, and the answer is knowledge. And the answer is knowledge. So, I started Googling. Imagine that it was 2015. We actually, in Poland, we didn't have too many information from that on the market. There was almost no books in Polish language. I didn't I didn't speak the proper language, to read the specific book about trading. But anyway, I found a bookstore and I went there to buy a lot of books. I'm almost all of the books about trading, and I started reading these books. And to be honest, it was so boring. I don't know if you ever tried to read books, PDFs, and another stuff about trading, about the technical analysis, about this stuff, but it was so boring. So, so another idea came to me. Maybe I will find somebody at the university. I will ask some doctor or professor on the economic faculty, etc., to explain me how it works, what I should do step by step to start making money. And I found one of the professor, and he started explaining me what is trading about. But it was the same shit what I found in a book. So I realized that we can split the world of people who has a knowledge for the people who has just the knowledge from the theory, and the people who has the knowledge from the practical side of trading in this case. And I started Googling more. And I don't know if you ever heard the sentence that when the student is ready, the master come. When the student is ready, the master come. And once it was, I remember 2016, I was Googling about trading one more time. I was checking another groups. I saw another ad, but this ad was completely different from the previous one. I didn't see any luxury cars on the ad. I didn't see any luxury villas, beautiful girls, and all of this stuff to attract, the broke people. It was the question about, do you know what is the stop loss? Do you know how to secure your money? You know what is take profit? Do you know how to calculate the risk? You know what are the most important part of this game called trading, etc. Hello, David. And my answer was no. And finally, I would say that I found somebody who taught me about trading, and I started making money. It was a little bit weird because in that time in Poland, it was just few hours seminar without any groups, without building a community. It was just the information. Okay, you can watch this video, this is the knowledge, and after that take care about yourself by yourself. And I went through this course and I started trading. I started making mistakes. I started having some profits, some analysis. I started doing my first analysis from the market. And it was the key point in my life because this 2016, so it happened 8 years ago. That's why I told you at the beginning that I'm already 8 years on the market. I succeeded. In my first year of trading, I made 170,000 US dollar. And it sounds like a dream for a lot of people but I started from $400. $400, I guess it's approximately 2,000 ringgit. So it was a similar amount of money in the Polish zloty that time. And I have all of the print screen. I will show you all of the journey I went through from 2015 when I lost a lot of money up to 216 when I deposited the first time $400, how I hit the over $170,000, and until now how I build a $500,000 account using the knowledge and strategy I created. Okay, and as I said, because I see the new people on the chat, everybody who will stay to the end of the live, you will get a gift from me. The first gift is my book where everything is written down, because we don't have a few hours to explain all of the stories and the situation. This story is this story about how I made the money during the first year of trading. Yes, Eric, it's unbelievable, but I will share with you the statement on Thursday. For the people who join in the middle time, I explained that we split this session into two stages. Today we are talking a little bit, about the theory. Let's say I'm sharing a story with me. I will ask you a few questions later on, but on Thursday we will meet on the Zoom call. I will share my screen and I will share you all of the picture statements and the journey from 400 US dollar in 2016 up today's day, which is $500,000. And yeah, this is the next step I would like to take you through, which is the good question from Eric. What was the risk? In my opinion, you can make the notes. We will explain it with an example on Thursday, of course. I guess that there are three key points if we talk about building your account, building your fortune from trading. The first case is the risk management. So from the beginning, I set up my risk in one single transaction no higher than at the level of 5%. Right now, when I have $500,000 on my trading account, my risk is even below 0.5%. So I will show you on Thursday what actually I have to do and how you can model all of the system and how you will set up the risk management to save, to build your portfolio, to build your money in the safe way. Because for many of you it might sound like something ridiculous. How it's possible to build the account of 170,000 in the less than 1 year, starting from $400? But if you implement the rule number one, which is the risk management, if you implement the rule number two, which is using leverage, which is using proper leverage and know the knowledge how to use the leverage, and number three, the correct system and strategy, after that you realize that making money it's not hard way, not hard stuff. Let me go through the comments. Risking how much per trade? from 1 to 5%, not percent, it's percentage change. 5% in one single transaction. Okay, I will explain you a little bit more, Eric, because it looks like you are a little bit more advanced and you have some experience with trading. So the Thursday session will be amazing for you because I will share the screen and show you step by step how to go through the risk calculation, okay? But right now, coming back to the theories, this 2016 has changed my life. And I realized to do not extend this story of my life, that actually I got two chances from life. The first chance I got from life, it was when I survived from the cancer. A lot of people said that I should die, but somehow I survived. And another chance, when somebody gave me a hand, when I lost all of my money and had to start over. So I felt that helping people and sharing the knowledge I created, I found, I built, where I put all of these puzzles, together and create a system strategy, which is easy to repeat by other people, then I should share this knowledge with others. And I started in Poland. I started in Poland at the university because I was studying in that time. And I started sharing my strategy with my closest friend. And they started making money, and they said that I should open some school and start teaching people. And my friends started bringing their friends to me, and their friends started bringing their friends to my academy, just because everything was as simple as it could be. And in my first year of having academy, I became the biggest teacher in Poland. I became the biggest teacher in Poland. So they started inviting me to other countries. I got the invitation for the seminars in United Kingdom, in Netherlands, in Czech Republic. I had my seminars in Berlin. And after that, I realized that it was for the Polish community, that I would like to train English. And a lot of people told me that time, a lot of haters told me that time, that because of the fact that I'm from Poland, I can do nothing at the international stage. That my English is too poor, let's say, to teach other people. So I should stay in Poland and just do trading for me if it's so profitable. But I realized that it's not about English, it's not about accent. If you are not, let's say, if you were not born in US, in UK, if you were born in the countries such as Poland, like here, Malaysia, some Asian country, Thailand, Vietnam, India, like Emmanuel said, it's very hard for us to have this amazing sweet British accent. But anyway, if you have the tool in your hand, it's nice to share it, because if your knowledge is working properly, then anyway, doesn't matter how bad or how good your English is. If you are able to share the knowledge, and if other people are able to learn from you, then it's good. Then you should do that. And I did it. I made a decision to move from Poland because of the negative emotions, because of the lots of haters is there. I don't know how it's here in Malaysia. Do you have a lot of haters when somebody is starting doing something nice, interesting, helping other people, and so on? Just let me know in the comment. I'm just curious. And I moved to Cyprus. And I opened my academy there. And this is the beginning of the story, what I'm doing here right now in Malaysia. Because the Cyprus is a very nice country, and there is a lot of Asian people there. There is a lot of people from Pakistan. There is lots of people from Malaysia. There is a lot of people from Vietnam, from India, from Thailand. And once they came to my academy, because I became the biggest academy, actually, I would say, in Europe right now. I have the teachers from all over the world. In my history, in my career, I have trained over 15,000 people. And they asked me if I can move, because for me, it's much easier to move with my family to Malaysia or to other country here in Asia than bringing lots of people from Asia to Europe. And I told you at the beginning that I had a dream to move here to Asia because I like this culture. I was here a few times just for vacation. To be honest, I really like the attitude of local people. They are so nice. They are so helpful here. Every time, when I'm walking the street, they are doing like this to me just to say hello, and it doesn't matter who is this. Is just the security guy, or some person in the bakery, or a taxi driver. The attitude of the local people is so good. It's way different than the attitude of people from Europe, from Poland, let's say. So this is my goal. This is my next goal. This is why I'm here. This is why I set up my first ad here on the Facebook, on the Instagram. This is why I'm doing this in a different way, because I know that when I will help people, the universe will reward me. So it's better for me to, it's in the general better to help people first, and after that doing something nice together, instead of, on the first webinar just send the payment link to you and expect that you will buy the product. Because this is something, to be honest, I don't like. I don't know what is your experience here about the market, but a lot of people I met along my life, they still have very bad experience. They saw a lot of ads on the internet. They saw a lot of people in the rented cars or rented villas who only are able, to send them payment link, and after that offer some online course, and that's it. And there is no knowledge inside of this course. So I'm doing this in a different way. That's why my academy is so big in Europe. And right now we are developing this in Malaysia, and after that extended to other countries. Okay, this is the first stuff why you can get something unique from this academy, from me, from my team, from even my students, because we are helping each other. We are going to create a community. We will have the common group on Facebook. We will trade together. We can do live trading session together. We will share the knowledge with other people, but I will explain you more during the first day live call with the technical staff. So at this stage, I would like to remind you that you will get actually right now two gifts from me, because everyone who are here or who will watch this video later on will get my book from me. And after that, you will be able to prepare yourself a little bit, because with the book, I will send you an ebook I created for the people who never had contact before, who never tried Forex before, to learn a little bit about the basics of the market, to prepare yourself a little bit for the first day session. Okay, I will send you as well an email with the link. I don't know if you know how to use the Zoom, if it's popular right here. We are using a lot of Zoom calls because it's very easy, to share the screen without any software, just with one button. Share the screen and explain everything from the beginning. Show the account, show the statement, etc. Maybe you have some question to me, so it's a good moment to ask this question, or prepare the list of the question and send me this list of the question via email. So it's good moment to ask this question right now. Okay, for everyone who joined in the middle, I would like to remind you that today we just have a kick-off webinar, just to have a nice conversation together instead of having some, official script. Because this is my way of teaching other people. First of all, I would like to ask about what are your needs? What do you need from me? How I can help you to be better person, to make more money. Of course, I will share the website if you want, Eric, via email. Mm, but do you have maybe some technical question? So this is the way I'm doing. First of all, asking about what are your needs and what are your goals and how I can help you. And after that, solving this problem instead of having just beautiful presentation in the PowerPoint, and after that, going slide by slide. Okay, after this and that. This is not my way. Do you have some question? Let me know if you have any question. If not, then it was just the beginning, the big beginning of the TMS Academy here in Malaysia, here in Asia. And after all, I will show you everything on Thursday. If you have no question for now, I would like to say huge thank you. One-on-one mentorship sometimes. Well, Eric, let's talk about that on Thursday. I'm doing that with the VIP customers from Europe. We have you mean something like one-to-one call, having a chat together, answering the question in the real time instead of having just a group courses, correct? Of course, if you have something like this in your mind, then the answer is yes. But if you can prepare some more specific question about what actually you need, if you have a bigger problem with your mindset, with the technical stuff, with the strategy, with the emotions, if you cannot keep your emotions, especially when you are trading, while you are in trading, if you cannot handle the losses in your toolbox, etc. So it's a very good question. Thank you for that. I will focus on that a little bit more on Thursday, where I will have a normal Zoom call, because here on the YouTube, I don't know why I cannot even share my screen. This is funny. This is actually, to be honest, this is kind of the new advantage for me, the new project that I changed Zoom for the YouTube, and I don't know all of the YouTube I don't know buttons, etc. So thanks that on Thursday we will have a normal Zoom call, and on Zoom call I will explain you everything step by step. I will show you how I'm doing that, how I'm helping people. I will show you some recommendations, etc. So, as I said, because of the fact that it was the first webinar I ever made for the local community, for people from Asia, to be honest, I was a little bit stressed at the beginning, how it will be, how many people will come, what kind of comments we will have on the chat. I'm usually trading on currencies. I'm touching cryptocurrencies, but usually using the MT5 platform. Gold. I really like to trade gold. A lot of my students are trading gold, so it's raw materials. And me personally, the best market to trade is Dow Jones. Okay. So coming back to the story, I was a little bit stressed because every time when you do something for the first time, is a little bit stressful. But after all, I see that we have only positive comments. We have already the next gift for you, which is the next session scheduled on Thursday. I will send you an email to remind you about that. I will send you an SMS to remind you. If you never use the Zoom before. Just make sure that you prepare yourself. You will download the Zoom application before the call. We will start at 8. No, I'm not using that, Eric. I'm using just the MT5 platform. I'm not using this order blocks, and I have my own way of understanding and analyzing the market. Okay, it will be easier when I will be able to share the screen on Thursday to explain everything. So once again, I don't want to extend it too much. Eric, if you have some question to me, I can leave my email for now on the chat, so you can ask me some specific question or prepare the list of the question for Thursday. You can send me before the call, so I will go through the comment. I will read the comment first, and the same is for everyone who are in the room. If some of you has some question to me, if some of you, for example, has some friends who also want to listen about trading, the room will be open for everyone. If you want to take your friends, if you want to share the link with other people, feel free to do that. More people will know about the way of this trading. More people will be able to make more money. And this is the goal. Sorry for that. This is the goal, to have a lot of fun together, to learn new to learn new skills, how to make money together, to have fun together, to create a community, and so on and so forth. So as I said, thank you for today. It was a big pleasure to talk to you right now. If you want to repeat something from this live call, I will send you the video of the live call later on today or maybe tomorrow in the morning, and see you on Thursday at 8 p.m. local time. Thank you, and see you on Thursday. Bye bye.